I know the fact that you are watching this means you are either struggling in getting yourself motivated, or you have had situations where you find it hard to execute and work on your goals because you lack motivation. Hey guys, this is Sean from stunningmotivation.com. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new and you would like to learn more about motivation and success, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Now let's face it, motivation comes and goes, and there are times when we feel extremely motivated to take action, and there are also times when we don't feel motivated at all and we just want to do nothing, right? And let me tell you this is completely normal. Motivation, in fact, is like your motivation. Sometimes you feel great, sometimes you don't. There's nothing wrong with it. However, is there any way that you can keep yourself motivated and get things done when you don't feel like doing it? Is there any way that you can keep your motivation high all the time? Or at least, is there any way that you can do something to increase your motivation whenever you want to, so that you can complete your work, right? The short answer to these questions is yes. Here's what you need to understand. When you don't like doing something, it is because the work isn't interesting or pleasurable to you. And doing the work means struggling with pain, okay? And hence, you tend to procrastinate and find it hard to execute the work. Take exercise for instance. We all know that exercise is good for our body and our health, but why do so many people skip their exercise plan? Well, at some point, they feel that exercise is a pain and a struggle. Of course, this only happens when they don't have the motivation, right? When the days, when they are totally pumped with motivation, they will just hit the gym and exercise like they are Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Therefore, the key is in managing your state or your level of motivation. Either you increase your motivation so that you will have the willpower to get things done, or you decrease the resistance to the work that you want to get done. And in this video, I'm going to share with you one simple hack to decrease the resistance to getting the work done. Start with taking baby steps. Yes, a simple and straightforward strategy, but it works effectively well, especially when you don't have the motivation to do the work. Here's how you can make things work, okay? Instead of doing 50 push-ups, start with just 5. Instead of writing 1,000 words article, start with just 100, or write the first paragraph. Instead of creating 10 follow-up emails, focus on getting just one done, just one. Instead of exercising for 60 minutes, commit to exercising for just 5 minutes. Instead of reading one book, read just one page, okay? This is how you can lower the resistance and still get your work done. Do you know how Dale Carnegie, the famous and best-selling author of How to Win Friends and Influence People, came up with the book? It was through the power of starting small, okay? At first, Carnegie prepared a short talk about the subject, but then the audience was interested in the topic, and soon his talk grew to become a full lecture. And after some time, okay, Carnegie found that his audience wanted materials to understand the subject better, and so he printed the principles or rules from his talk on a card no larger than a postcard, okay? And soon enough, the card grew due to demand. And then he printed the principles on a leaflet, and then series of booklets, each expanding in size and scope. And after 15 years of experimentation, Carnegie ended up with the groundbreaking book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And it all started with a short talk. So why do you want to start small? Here are 3 benefits of taking baby steps and tackling your work one step at a time, okay? Number 1. Starting small requires less time and energy. Let me give you an example. If you want to lose weight, do you start with hitting the gym 3 hours a day for 7 days a week? Or do you start with just an hour a day for 3 days a week? The first option sounds more powerful, right? But is it sustainable? Highly likely not. This is because when you start big, it takes a lot of your time and energy. And when the resistance is so high, your chances of giving up on it will be high as well. So, if you want to make your habit stick, make sure you start small. The key is to make taking action easy and smooth so that resistance will be lowered. And when something is easy to do, like brushing your teeth, you never question yourself if you should do it. You just do it. And second, starting small prevents overwhelming and paralysis. Imagine you want to write a 300 pages book. You're so pumped up with the idea because you believe your book can sell thousands of copies, okay? So you set a target to finish the book within a week. Do you think this is achievable? Well, there is a possibility, right? But is the probability high? Now, it just makes you feel overwhelmed, right? This is why a lot of people fail to reach their goals, because they set a goal that is so big that they set themselves up to fail. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you should set small goals, okay? Or you shouldn't set big goals. What I'm saying is that you should start small. No matter how big your goals or dreams, it is about taking one step at a time. Remember what Confucius said? The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. And the third reason why you want to start small is that starting small grows your confidence and builds your momentum. Besides unclogging your brain to overcome paralysis, starting small also builds your momentum and confidence. When you create small victories, you feel good, right? You feel great, right? And when you feel good, you want to do more and take more action. When you take more action, you get even more results. You see, success is a cycle. As Tony Robbins often said, okay? People who succeed have momentum. The more they succeed, the more they want to succeed, and the more they find a way to succeed. And similarly, when someone is failing, the tendency is to get on a downward spiral that can even become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So, starting small helps build your confidence and grow your momentum. So by now, you should understand how the principle of starting small works. Remember, whenever you don't feel motivated but you need to get the work done, just start small. Focus on taking one baby step at a time. Whenever I don't feel like creating content, I tell myself that, I just need to take baby steps. I tell myself that I don't have to write the entire article. I just need to create the draft. And once I got started, the momentum comes, okay? And I will continue to work on the article until I finish it. The same goes for video publishing. Sometimes I felt lazy and no motivation to do it at all. But I tell myself that I don't have to record the video at this instant. I just need to get the script done. And guess what? I ended up with my video published. This was how this video that you are watching right now was created and published as well, okay? And this is how you can accomplish big goals and make your dreams a reality. You start small with baby steps. So, do you think this technique will work for you? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And one more thing before you leave, do visit my blog because I have got a special gift for you there. Check out the link in the description box below, okay? That's all for now. See ya!